licentious little liars. It's time to get this laughing party started.
All right. Samantha, tell us what happened last time.
So, as we were leaving our beloved town and leaving our mother to deal with such wonderful politic bullshit, we decided to return to our favorite underground city of Haloth to help Makinga with some issues they've been having in the city. Namely, a water source issue. People have been getting sick, and they kind of linked it to the water coming from Lake. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that correctly.
Titicaca.
Sure. And we decided we were going to investigate despite some tempting from Makinga and other council members that the enemies we could potentially run into would not be worth our time and could potentially take over and hurt our group. But we decided to go nonetheless and wandered up to the lake, only to find that it was acidic as fuck. And ran into some armored jellyfish. They were native to the area, but they clearly were having quite the time and decided to attack us. So once we finished those guys, we went into investigation mode and decided that Sporelina would make an excellent giant crab, and got ourselves into a situation where we could investigate the bottom of the lake, where we found some ruins that we believe came from the acid plane, the poison plane?
Plane of Venom.
Plane of Venom, sorry. It's one of the 3 bad things that you don't want having to have happen to you. And we dispelled it, and we are coming back from the lake to... Oh, and I got personally attacked by a shark. Forgot about that. He was rude. Didn't mean any harm. He was just hungry, but still. And we came back to report our findings, and I think that's where we left off.
We also rebuilt the star chamber from the temple in order to travel between planes. And then we took a long rest and are going to have a hero's feast before heading up.
Thank you, Elora, for helping out.
All right. So you guys are in Haloth. You've just reconstructed the gateway to the Plane of Venom. You took some time to reconstruct it, and to the best of your ability, you put it all back together, finding all the different orbs in the rubble of Tolgoroth Tower. As you reconstruct it, is Makinga with you?
Dun, dun, dun.
I think at this point, you guys were kind of... Oh, wait, no. That's right. It was near the area of the making of the arena for the Underworld Olympics. And the construction workers, the dwarves and drow and all that, they were like, we're not going over to that section over there. That's where the rubble is, and we don't want to touch that cursed shit. But you guys went over there by yourselves, and it's quieter over here. There's still construction noises in the background as they toil away at making the arena and the things for the Underworld Olympics. But right when you put in the last section of the stones in order to construct this portal to the Plane of Venom, the portal opens up, and you can see beyond is a greenish light emitting from the portal. Behind you, you hear, well. Very good. Do you have any last-minute questions before going in? I fear once you start, you will not be able to stop. And you will need to go to the ends of the Plane of Venom in order to figure out just how it is leaking into our material world.
Just to be clear, we didn't finish it until after we had a long rest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool, okay.
Quick question. Is, like, what I'm wearing, like, okay for the Plane of Venoms, or should I, like, dress differently?
Whatever you have to be ready for battle is probably enough. The plane of
Oh,
venom is hospitable, but still survivable, as the priests of Neronius, as well as my mother, would travel there often. I would say stay
nice.
away from getting into any kind of liquid. It's usually acidic in nature.
Yucky.
Okay.
Can do.
All right. Well, good luck. And defeat the champion of Neronius, and hopefully we can be rid of all this.
Really quick, I think there's something we have to roll for the hero's feast.
Okay. Yeah, is it temporary hit points?
2d10 max hit point. So,
All right.
Sporelina, since you are making the feast for us. And that's, 2d10. And that'll last until we're ready for our next long.
All right, so Sporelina, go ahead and roll that.
Plus 8 max HP to everybody. We are immune to poison and being frightened, and make wisdom saves at advantage.
Good, good, good. All right. What do you guys do or say before you head through?
Leroy Jenkins!
And Elora and Barry the Bone Golem rush through. I assume the rest of you follow.
Yippers.
Yep.
Goodbye,
guys-
Haloth.
You guys rush through, and you feel the lurching that you felt before as traveling through to different planes, though this one feels much worse. It feels like the air begins to burn your skin, your eyes, your mouth. You kind of cough a little bit as you're getting warped through this portal. And when you arrive, the green all around you absorbs everything. Kertz, what are you rolling?
I had to make a back
A
row.
lot of
Sorry.
D4s.
Don't worry about it. It'll show up later.
I won't worry about it. All right, okay, so now you guys are right here. I need to move you. Hold on one second. What you see before you is a room, an octagonal. Nope, this is six-sided,
Hexagonal.
right? Hexagonal room, and it is a hexagonal room, and there are multiple different kinds of inscriptions glowing in green, all on the floors and walls all around you. There looks to be some sort of sarcophagi in the middle of this room. You realize that the inscriptions are all coalescing together to make a webbed form on the floor of this room. And on top of the sarcophagi look to be a bowl with some gems or jewels in it. There are several ways, there are 6 doors leading out of this room on each of the walls. And the air in here is vile, absolutely disgusting, acidic, and it is not a hospitable area. As you guys get here, I need to make you guys roll some things.
I assist Sporelina with that arcane or arcana check.
What are your arcana-ing?
Just like the arcane symbols that you said that were on the ground, and I just figured there was a lot of magic in here.
Okay, yeah. One moment, please. I'm gonna need
Take your
everyone
time.
to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Oh, joy.
Got it. Brad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody but Kaelor gets +5.
All right. The DC is 20, so it looks like everyone got it. Shit. All right. As you guys enter this
Yay!
area, you guys feel like the suppression around you. You feel the weight of this room around you. It just doesn't feel good. But luckily, you're all able to just hold off and be okay. And
Does it
I
feel
just
like
realized,
nauseating?
yeah, it feels nauseating as well as intoxicating. And I just realized that I have a music mix for the demi-plane of Venom that I'm going to begin playing.
Better have that Eminem song.
Mom spaghetti, mom spaghetti.
All right, so for the inscriptions, reading.
We Willis make it through this demi plane.
Sporelina, how many languages do you know?
Well, let me tell you. What a great question. 6.
With the 6 languages that you know, and with that kind of an Arcana check, you are able to discern that. They are absolutely meaningless. And you know this because you put together all the different kinds of languages and you realize that these are not real languages. They are an amalgamation of words and letters and symbols of multiple languages.
Are you saying that this is Esperanto?
Sure, I have no idea that reference.
That's a real language. Thank you very much.
Okay, but the creator of Esperanto like combined a bunch of languages to make that language.
It's supposed to be a universal language, but we never got around to it.
It's the universal DOA language.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, I kind of like, as I'm looking at all these, you guys, this is like a bunch of gibberish.
Well, it's a brave new world.
I should mention that, Sporelina, you notice that these doors right here, all of them, except for this one, the one that's to the north, are ripped apart. And I mean, like, absolutely shattered, clawed, and they look like they were stone or metal of some sort, and they look like they were torn into pieces by something. All of them are completely open, except for the north one, which is just barely ajar. And with your passive, you'd probably also hear something to the north.
Sporelina I will go over to the north door and stick my mushroom head up against it to see if I can hear things and or look through the crack to see if I can see things.
Make a perception check, please.
Can do. Oh my god.
It's tough.
That was
Oof.
a terrible roll.
It is tough to hear.
There's definitely something this way. Obviously, all the other doors are broken open, so it'd be easier to go that way. But I kind of want to know what's behind the door.
I mean, a lot of us are close to doors. Can we just peek through? Is it just a hallway at the other end?
Sure. So let me open that for you. Go ahead and move the light-giving token. And let me make 2 of them, just for ease of use. So you look through this door, and what you see down that door is... You can see that there is a softly lit green cross illumination in this room. And I know it's hard to realize that we're working with 2D, but it's 3D. That cross is like vertical. It goes from floor to ceiling. So what you see there is a cross that goes floor to ceiling. And so you'll if you want to go further, you'll have to cross through the light, in essence. But you see another similar sarcophagus with something on the sarcophagi, and looks like a woven reed basket containing some red stone. And then to the left, you see a table with potions. They look like green potions.
Well, wherever this is, it's meant to be transported via the priestesses of that temple. So obviously, I don't think any of this stuff is safe, but it's also probably not meant to kill anyone that just happens to pop in here. Can I do a quick divine sense and see if there's any undead, fey, or fiend energies around here?
And it's only things you can see, is that correct?
I will double check.
Do you want me to come over and I can use Mage Hand to grab the potions?
Yeah, we could try that. Or you're by a door. There might be some over there as well.
Very true.
Where the fuck is... Divine sense. Until the end of your turn, you can sense anything affected by the hallowed spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
All right. As you pop that off, you do not detect anything besides Mary.
So there could technically still be something inside the sarcophagus that gives off that presence, though.
Can I look behind what's behind my door?
Yeah. There you go. You see a room similar to the one that you just saw. And this one. It is virtually dark, and the only illumination is a softly lit green cross, similar to the one that you saw in the opposite room. There is a different style of sarcophagus in this room, with many inscriptions on it, just like the other sarcophagi, and there's a table in the corner, or on the side of the room, with multiple green potions. And on the sarcophagus is a basin, clay pot, containing multiple gems of some sort.
Can I use Mage Hand to try to grab one of the potions?
Sure. As you reach out and with your Mage Hand to grab a potion, you do so pretty easily. Grab it and pull it back to you.
Do I know what it is?
It looks very similar to a potion of healing. Like, besides the color, which is green, you would think that this is a potion of healing.
Can
Is
I
it
do
just like a opposite world?
I was gonna say, can I do like a medicine check to see if it is?
Yeah. Are you proficient in alchemy?
No.
Okay.
Your mushroom friend is.
Sporelina, do you know what this might be?
Here, bring it here. We'll, do you want me to use my alchemist kit? My alchemist.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Always will give guidance.
I mean, I found it in the one that was over by me, but I don't know if that's going to be the same thing that's in all of them.
16.
He's a guidance, so 20.
All right, got it. With that 20, you are able to know that, yeah, this is similar to a potion of healing. It does, in fact, heal you. But it might have other properties as well that you are not able to discern with just that 20. But it does seem to heal. Absolutely, it will heal you.
Okay.
It is considered a potion of supreme healing.
A venomous supreme?
It is a venomous drop of healing. But it will, for a fact, it will heal you. Like, no, there's no tricks. I mean, obviously there's more to it, but it absolutely will heal you. 10d4 plus 20.
Sweet. I'm going to continue doing Mage Hand until I grab all of the potions.
There are 16 in total from the 2 rooms from Elora and Cinna's room.
Okay. Anybody else find any of these things?
Can Can I like grab a piece of like a ration, an old like decrepit ration out of my bag, and
No, even better.
and toss it through the green light in the middle of the room?
Goes through. Nothing happens. Flops on the floor. Causes a mess.
Cool.
I was gonna give you my emergency Titan ration.
I remember that.
I was gonna say I'll also. I feel like we're kind of ignoring the sarcophagi, so I'll investigate the one in the center. If you guys each want to take a sarcophagi and investigate along with.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll check out this room.
I'm gonna send my rhino through the cross.
Your rhino?
Yeah,
Remind me your rhino?
my greater steed.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
Flavored as a
beautiful,
rhino.
Sporelina. Good job.
You did do a great job.
The rhino goes through unscathed. It's fine. It just kind of jumps around in the room like a rhino in a coffee shop. Sporelina, as you get close to the briar, you at the last moment realize that it is in fact trapped, but you don't notice it until you step a little bit too close. A 40-foot radius cloudburst erupts from the briar, creating a cloud all around you. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Joy.
No beans.
Everybody but Cinna.
The DC is 20. If you failed, you take 40 points of damage. If you pass, you take 20 points of damage.
What type of damage?
This is poison damage.
We are immune
And
to
then,
poison.
all of you.
Heroes feast, baby.
And then, good thing for this, so here we go. In addition to the cloudburst, the briar fires a javelin in every direction. Each javelin makes a range attack with a plus 13. Here we go. So this first one is going to be for, we'll go clockwise for Sporelina first. Sporelina, does that hit you?
Not
Oof.
Damn it! This one's
Oh.
Kertz. Kertz, 27 to hit. Elora, 16
Miss.
to hit. Kaelor, 27 to hit. Barry the Bone Golem, 19 to hit. And
Miss.
Cinna, 16 to hit.
Miss.
All right. 19 misses Barry?
Well, he got his shield, and I actually think he might have an AC of 19. Let me double check.
Yeah, then it would hit. All right. That is 5d6 points of damage.
What type of damage is this?
Piercing magical.
Ouchie.
Yeah, not feel good.
Those of you who got hit, who are immune to... Are anyone immune to acid damage?
No.
No.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I
so.
am. And
All
Barry
right,
is.
but you didn't get
and
hit. So
Kertz
don't
is,
worry
and
about it.
Kaelor, everybody is.
You know. All right. Those of you who are not immune to acid, who got hit by the javelin, make another Constitution save, and this is a DC 20. Otherwise, you take 26 acid damage.
Is Heroes Feast immune?
No, it's just poison.
Wait, 26 additional or 26 total?
26 additional.
Oof.
What was the save?
20. DC 20. So, Sporelina, you walked towards the sarcophagus. It immediately degassed and fired off javelins in all directions.
Okay. Can
And-
I look
Yep.
at like my feet and see if there was like a pressure plate or something that like I engaged with, or if it just seems to be the proximity?
You realize that it was the proximity. The trap is activated when an intruder approaches the rune-carved briar. The runes kind of lit up, and you didn't notice them at first.
Oh, God, what happened? Oh,
I'm like super sorry, guys. I did not realize that like getting close to this thing was going to be a bad day.
It's fine.
You see Sporelina like just slowly start to back up a little bit.
I'm gonna pull the javelin out of Kaelor's hip and hit him with 20 points lay on him.
All right.
oh, thank you. Poison doesn't hit like that.
Could I like use Mage Hand to go and move a stone in the room?
Really quick, the investigation that Sporelina did, I forgot about. Let's see. So Sporelina, you rolled really, really high, right? You got like a 29.
27.
27. All right, so trying to read real fast. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves while I quickly read this.
Heal yourself for 20, Kaelor.
I did. It's just I forgot to do it on here.
Okay.
Because for some reason, I don't know. It used to update over onto here, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know why.
Okay. So this looks like the rest of these for funeral or medicinal person. All right. So this it's not a sarcophagus. This is literally an altar for like what do you call it? It looks like an altar. There's stains of blood on it, and it looks like the resting place of a body, either for funeral or medicinal purposes. And the platinum tray has 39 rubies on it. Each one is 80 gold pieces. 39 rubies, 89 gold pieces per ruby.
Okay. Just because after that I did almost kill our little squishy friend, Sporelina is gonna go ahead and cast Find Traps to see where the other ones are, just to maybe mitigate some more damage.
All right, Find Traps, and you feel that the you sense the presence of a trap within range. A trap is a purpose spell, and anything would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect. Yeah, you feel a lot. You feel a lot of traps.
There's a trap.
That's within line of sight, so does she feel the presence of traps in the rooms that we've looked into as well?
All around, yep. She feels it in this room, in those rooms, everything. You can maneuver around, you still feel it.
Okay,
Every room.
you know what?
Every room except for the crosses. I'm sorry.
I-
Every room except for the crosses, because you took out... Nope, I take that back. Nope, including the cross rooms. I take that back. I apologize. So every room, yes.
Quick question. Could I tell in character that was magical damage hit me?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, well, I was gonna do gaseous form, but I'm a squishy boy. I'm gonna preemptively throw a mage armor on myself, so I'm a squishy boy.
All right, sounds good. And that lasts for 8 hours.
8 hours.
Very nice. All right. So, what else are you guys doing?
I would like to do Mage Hand and grab, and not even grab, but just move one of the stones in the bowl on the sarcophagus in the room that's by my icon.
Sure. You pick up one of the stones or gems and you kind of move it back or move it around and nothing happens.
Okay, clearly that's not working. I think... Oh jeez, random rhino just appeared.
That's Elora's rhino.
Does it have a name?
Does it have a name?
Rhiney the rhinoceros, and he is large.
Rhiney?
How do you spell Rhiney?
RHINY.
It's better than horny.
Congratulations.
Do you want to try and move that one of those stones past the green light?
Sure. I'm gonna just carefully use Mage Hand to pick it up and then gently move the stone across the green cross of light.
You gently bring it across the green light. Nothing happens.
Well, that didn't do anything. Anyone have any other ideas? Because otherwise, I don't know what to do. Ooh. Maybe bring a rock from another tomb across?
Wait. Let's look through the other 3 doors. What do we see in them?
Sure.
Okay.
I should also mention, Elora, the north door that you stuck your ear to has the symbol of House Gallian embezzled on it. And you noticed, maybe from afar, you haven't gone into the rooms yet, but you noticed that all the other sarcophagi in the rooms to the other directions, they do not have the House Gallian symbol on them. They have a different style of house. As for this room up here, this room right here, let's see. It is dark with barely visible turquoise light flickering around the walls at ceiling height, 10 feet overhead, which is the only source of illumination. And what you see is on the briar is a wooden box, and it looks to have an open wooden box, and it looks to have opals in it.
He's saying briar, not sarcophagus. Are these all like altars?
Yeah. Yes. For whatever reason, I thought they were sarcophagi. I mean, in the book, it looks like sarcophagi, but is a briar a sarcophagi? Can they be interchangeable? BIER, movable frame in which a coffin or corpse. Okay, so it's the top part of the coffin or sarcophagus. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So it is a sarcophagus.
Yeah, a briar is kind of like a sarcophagus, but it's like a coffin. It's a movable frame on which a coffin or a corpse is placed before burial. But it's definitely
okay. So it's just where you would like prepare a body.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
There's no clothes. It's okay. So there's no bodies or anything.
Indeed.
Okay. Cool. Kertz's door.
Kertz's door. All right.
I could try and like dispel magic on one of the briars to see if maybe that keeps them from exploding at us.
So the floor and ceiling of this room that Kertz is looking through are pitted with thousands upon thousands of small holes, each of which gives off watery yellow light. Even with these almost uncountable light sources, it takes a moment or two for your eyes to adjust to the gloom. You also see there is a glass jar containing what looks like purplish gems. And again, the briar looks like it's adorned with symbols that are not House Gallian, a different type of a house, but you'll need to get closer to figure that out.
And then gingerly get closer.
Okay.
All right, how close do you want to get? Move your token.
Maybe right there and kind of wiggle a toe out over one of the holes in the ground.
Why don't you throw one of your fingers in there?
I was gonna say, Sporelina was like, she got 10 feet away, and that's when this thing exploded, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so just, stay like a good 10 feet away. I think you should be fine. No promises, though. Like, don't hold that against me.
Jesse, with the one that Cinnamoira pulled out of the room, does it does it look like the same like size and cut of gem that we used in the portal itself?
Different. Yeah, different.
Okay.
And they also look, what do you call it? If you got close enough, you'd be able to identify exactly what type of gem it is. Right here, what did I say? Rubies. Over there, I said opals. And yeah, so you'll be able to identify once you get closer, or when you pick them up with Mage Hand or whatever you want to do. Kertz, as you step close to it, what is your passive perception?
20.
20. With that 20, as you stick your toe in right here, you hear as multiple arrows and javelins shoot. In fact, it is called the Barrage of Mandibles. They are spider mandibles that shoot out, and they're going to try to strike you with a +10 to hit. But it looks like it's a 21 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. As it hits, it's going to do 2d8 piercing. And I'm going to need... You don't take poison damage, so never mind.
Are they magical?
It is magical. If the target... Interesting. All right, so you just take 6 points of damage, and it looked like it fired multiple times. So one went from north to south, the other one went east to west, the other one went like a little bit up, a little bit down. So like this thing was ready for multiple people to be in this room, is what I'm trying to get at. But after it strikes you, it seems like it, calmed down. There's nothing more going off in this room for the moment.
Can I stick my
I
out again?
Sure, you do it. Nothing happens.
Can I kind of like point at this one, because I'm assuming this door is opened in front of Cinna, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And I am going to dispel magic at 5th level.
Where do you target? The Briar?
Yeah, because I'm assuming that's where all of it's coming from.
As you do that, you spend a 5th level spell slot, and you know it didn't connect with anything.
So that room's just a bust?
If you stare into that room and it's only your line of sight, there is definitely still a trap in there. But it did not come from the Briar.
Either that or it's...
Fire? Is it fire? Yeah.
Fire. Either that or it's mechanical in nature, but I don't think so.
Is there...
It didn't come from the fire.
Does it look like the fire can be moved at all?
No, it's solid stone connected to like the to the floor.
Can you just Mage Hand the rest of the gems and whatever's holding them out of there and see if that triggers it?
Sure. Let's do that.
Stand at least like 30 feet away.
All right.
I'm like, get over here so you're around the corner and don't die.
Cinna, as you pull those items out, you do so rapidly and efficiently, but otherwise, nothing happens. As for Elora, hold on, I don't know how to, I'm not typing this out, it's a long word. The gems that you pull out, there are 29 Etroserites. I'm gonna try to pronounce that and fail. Etrosites? Let me look it up and send it to you. Copy and paste. There are 29 Etrosites. And Sporelina, if you are looking in that room, the trap disappears. It's gone. As soon as she takes out the last of those Etrosites.
Got it. Okay, we need to get the gems out of all of the rooms.
I can do that.
Idroserite.
Thanks.
Etrocerite.
Idroserite.
It sounds like a dinosaur, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Really quick, let's go back to Kaelor. What are you doing?
I am God, is there even really anything I can do in this situation? Unless anyone has any ideas, I'm just gonna chill and not trigger any anti-squishy boy traps. And hang out next to my meat shield.
Alright, Kertz, were you doing anything?
Yeah, I guess if the trap's done, I'll grab the Gemmy boys.
All right. As you step in, again, you can see on this beer, as I figured out how it is pronounced, there are lots of symbols, lots of symbolism, lots of potential lore, but otherwise you see on this altar are 14 violains. 14 of them. And they are in a glass jar.
I pick them up and read the beer.
Give me a would this be religion? It'd be more history. It'd definitely be a history check.
Sure, it's not religion.
No, it literally says history.
Violate.
Nope.
Womp.
Womp.
Shiny rocks. Yes.
What you can see though is on the inscriptions, it looks like it's depictions of not royalty, but aristocrats. And they look like they are discussing amongst themselves. They look like they are deliberating, talking, and just, again, aristocrats being leading members of society is what you gather from this. And again, it looks like Drow representation. But as for what the history of this specific one is, you're not quite sure.
I would also like to make a history check as I'm kind of like looking at stuff.
Which one specifically?
So each one has a different iconography kind of thing going on?
Indeed.
Okay. I will start then with this door that I'm like right in front of, and then I will move if I need to.
You'll have to move in to get close to the sarcophagi. Give me a history check. Anyone who is proficient may give her advantage if they so desire.
I'll help.
So Cinna and Sporelina go in
I
there.
pressed it a couple times. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ.
I will take that 22.
Woo!
And as you look at this beer and read the inscriptions and the history of this, this is a representation of House Eddot. E-D-D-O-T. House Eddot. The history of House Eddot is deeply rooted in its members being experts, fully knowledgeable in many skills such as arcana, history, and religion. They were a very powerful house back in the day, and you would know that their patron father is named Vulpeya, V-U-L-P-E-Y-A.
Sporelina is saying all of this out loud to you guys.
Okay.
And those are the Yttrasites or the Violains?
Yttrasites. Kertz has the violains.
South window. What is it? What do we got in the south wall?
Sure. Now this one. Reading.
Oh, it's got like red instead of green.
The only illumination here are 3 thin bands of red light, one each at roughly head height for small, medium, and large. I know it's 2D, it should be like all flat, and the plane that you're looking at is wrong, I get it, but you know what I mean, like the plane in which these you could crawl in here and not get hit by light is what I'm trying to say.
So,
Gotcha.
But the planes, yep, go ahead.
So the lines are on the z-axis?
Indeed, I just can't depict that on a 2D
Okay, gotcha,
thing.
gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you for that.
So I got 3 different roller coaster ride height checks of death.
Sure. So they are roughly at head height for small, medium, and large humanoids that stretch around the entire room. And you can see in the room there is another beer and on the beer is a dwarf skull with what looks to be more gems, but these look very pretty, similarly to the body of a void dragon, like galaxies and stars on these gems.
Can I try my trick again and just pull out some crusty bread and toss it at one of the light beams?
One moment. All right, yeah. As you send your piece of ration through, let's say the small light, the one at the small height, you throw it through, and you see a flash of light. Like that entire plane of light just flashes really bright for a moment, and then it returns to normal.
Can I toss one underneath or above it, and does it do the same?
Underneath, so you kind of roll it on the ground. It doesn't cover or go through any light. Nothing happens. You throw it above, and then it will eventually drop through the light, and you see the same thing. A flash of light of whatever plane that you threw it through, and it rolls on the floor. But they seem fine. They don't seem to be affected in any way, shape, or form.
All right. Can I crawl underneath the lights then?
All right. Elora is getting down on all fours. Cinna, you might look and see a very nice view of Elora.
I've been squatting. That's what I do when everybody else sleeps.
But yep, you can easily crawl through. If you want to reach the beer, you will have to go through one of the lights.
What do you mean?
Like if you want to get to the dwarf skull, one of the lights, you will not be able to get to the dwarf skull without reaching up onto the beer to grab the dwarf skull. You have to reach through one of the lights.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Wait. How? Okay, so the top of the thing where the skull is. Like which of the heights is it?
Above the small, below the medium.
Okay. Okay. About how high is it between the small and the medium? Or like how high is it from the top of there to like the medium?
Yeah, about there's like a foot distance, maybe a foot and a half distance between the small and the medium.
Okay.
And then another foot and a half between the medium and large.
And how far is the room?
See, this is why we need an engineer.
All right. So first off, I'm just gonna try to mage hand that.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
There are 2 mage hands. I don't know why we're not just pulling everything out of these rooms.
As you mage hand, Kaelor, it goes through the light, and it's fine. And you grab one of the gems and you pull it back to you, and it looks to be a what's it called? Where did I put it? This is 3.
Diamond.
19 galaxites. Galaxites.
Is that
19
even a real thing?
galaxites. They are not. I looked it up.
Okay, I was gonna say, being a rock hound, I feel like that's not a real thing.
Can we retrieve the skull as well?
Sure. It is a dwarf skull. that has a section open for the gems to actually sit in. The frontal bone is cut all the way to the occipital bone, and you can put the gems inside.
Okay, nerd.
You can
I
see the
give it to Barry.
Celatricia that holds the pituitary gland. All right. You give him the skull, and he adorns it onto his body somewhere.
Let's have the siblings double team, pull all the gems out of the other 2 rooms that we've. We should have all 4 sets of gems.
Yep.
All right, and then through here, through the 4th room, you get 14 bloodstones, spelled exactly as you would think. And again, all these beers have different symbolisms and things on them. So if you want to investigate that, let me know. And Kertz, with your 20, you hear something approaching through the north door.
Were we able to get the opals as well?
Yeah, I'd say you could easily.
How many of those were there?
Let me read. 34 opals.
Cool. All right. Someone's coming.
Kertz, you hear someone coming. What are you doing?
Pasting myself against the wall next to the door. Get ready to.
Do you shout anything?
I say something's coming.
All right.
Not shouting, but.
All right. As you tell everyone that something is coming, you all kind of jump into position as quickly as you can. And what you see come through that door, looking and investigating of whatever was the noise that you guys were making, is this monstrous-looking creature with massive maw and sharp claws and sharp feet and just deformed spikes on its back. It looks utterly...
How did you get this picture of me?
Wait, before she's had her Red Bulls in the morning.
Everyone roll initiative, please.
Hey there, buddy.
And the best part, I have a stat block for it on D&D Beyond. That is private. Don't worry, John, it's private. All right.
Sorry, one more.
Yep. Beautiful. Rhyny, really?
Of course.
All right, Cinnamoira.
Oh, jeez. Jeez, I wasn't prepared.
It looks like it is about to just absolutely shred Kertz. It is not happy that someone who is not Drow is here, and it's just furious. Witch Bolt going for it. 21 to hit. That will hit.
Sweet. And then I'm going to give Kertz some bardic inspiration.
All right.
Don't you die over there.
Don't you die over there. That is -7. Anything
Sorry,
else? And you're
I'm
concentrating.
I was going to say, I'm focusing. Sorry, my accent gets a little weird.
No, I was not at all making fun of your accent. Anything else, Cinna?
No, I'm going to stay a nice comfy distance from this thing.
All right, Sporelina.
It's me, Sporelina. I'm kind of like, why are you guys like freaking out? What is going on out here? 10, 15, 20. Oh my god, it's so ugly. We yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put a cap in his ass.
I'm not shoving it up there.
Oh, I think that'll hit.
I
Sporelina,
don't
you
know.
launch it, and it just does an immediate 45 points of damage. Anything else?
Don't you hurt my curtsy.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, bury the bone golem.
sorry, this has just been bothering me. Could you make Barry a proper large creature?
Is that better?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Isn't it medium large? Yeah. And huge is 4 squares, right?
No, large is 4 squares. Huge is 3x3. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. 5, 9, 15. So I can actually hit him from here. I'm gonna try and grapple.
That's 11 strength, and the strength is going to be that.
Hey!
Wow!
Hey, it's okay, Barry. You don't have to be great all the time. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do this for your second attack. Tear one of his little claws out of the root, and then we'll do 2 big slams on.
All right. Looks like one's a crit. 24 and 28 will
Beautiful. He is going to put a level 1 smite into that crit.
All right.
Beautiful.
Double that, so that's another 42.
All right. Anything else?
Barry's happy with that. Actually, no, we're gonna try and paralyze it. I don't know if this thing can be paralyzed. Give me a wisdom save.
Let me see. Can it even be paralyzed? It potentially could. It has advantage, though. Wisdom, you said?
Yes. It's not a magical effect.
13.
13 is a failure.
All right. It is paralyzed.
All right. Ooh, it's in my... Oh, my God. That's Barry's turn.
All right, Kaelor.
Okay. Hey, boyo. Let's not do anything hasty. Not make stuff explodey. And I am going to try to shoot him across this explodey trap thing and hope it's not triggered by magic bolts. I really hope it's not triggered by magic.
Go ahead and try.
All right.
Try it, fucker. See if I can.
Quick question. Does this thing look diseased?
It does not look diseased.
Okay. We're gonna start off with a 4th level Ray of Sickness.
All right. All right. 27 to hit. That'll absolutely hit. Constitution save or be poisoned. Wouldn't you know it? They are immune to poison.
Wow.
Wow.
Shocking.
Alright.
Stick to fire in this entire plane, buddy.
They're immune to being poisoned and also poison damage, I'm assuming, right?
Indeed,
All right.
indeed.
Okay, yeah. I figured that was the case. Alright. Information confirmed. Pass turn.
All right, and Elora.
Fuck it. We're going to just go run up and give it a slice. I cut its
That'll
head
hit.
off.
Is it 19?
No, it's a crit because it's paralyzed.
Oh, good point. How would you like to kill it?
I'm just gonna. Barry's literally just like trying to shovel it into his mouth, and I just cut its head off before it gets.
He's very upset.
And by mouth, I mean the big central mouth in its chest.
Of course. Delicious.
Yum.
With that, whatever this creature was is no longer. And you can hear what sounds like skittering in the room beyond. With it being open now, the door is like a little bit more ajar. It was already open, but now it's much more ajar. It is very misty. You see a green mist within this room.
Well, what is it, Jesse? A drawer or a jar?
Hold on. And I just got that joke. It took me a second.
Okay.
But you see a very misty room of purple mist. And again, on this door was House Golian's symbol.
It seems like the way we need to go. Hey, siblings, you want to grab the rubies before we leave?
Yep. And I tip the bag, or I tip the bowl into my bag, and I run up to catch up with the rest of the group.
Hey, who's going first?
How many rubies is it, Jesse? Give us our treasure.
This was number 1. Where is it? The arrival chamber has 39 rubies.
Jesus.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello.
All right, streams is back up. Oh, AAW Games said something. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, let us see. So you guys just walked through this room, and there's mist everywhere. Whoever's going first, let me know. But in essence, it is heavily obscured in this area. Lots and lots of obscurement in this area. And I'm trying to find something, but I cannot find it. All right, cool.
Barry will go.
All right, Barry goes through, and he can see like 5 feet in front of him at most, but he sees another beer, and on that beer looks like more gems. They look like 11 indicolites, and he can also see a breastplate lying on like next to the beer as well. The room is covered in an ultraviolet light that quickly becomes harsh on your eyes, and a thick green mist flows all around, and it creeps all upon the floor. And Barry, I'm going to need you to make a con save. Yep,
Hello.
we can hear you. True. But otherwise, Barry is okay. But again, he can only see really 5 feet in front of him. You guys can see his back very roughly in the mist. It is just heavily obscured in this area. What else are you doing?
I will be right back.
Sorry. Reach around Barry. That sounds dirty, but I'm gonna reach around Barry and I'm just gonna blast it kind of down the hallway, like that'll.
These bad boys that are about to attack.
These guys came out of the mist.
The spider did, yes.
Holy
Yeah,
shit! What did I miss?
I blew the mist away.
Okay.
And there was a spider hiding in it.
Lovely.
Let's change the music real fast. And
Why am I at such high initiative?
I need to get to the right page because I don't have the stat block ready. Nope.
Oh, mine didn't get put in there.
All right, go ahead and put it in real fast.
Oh, that's not me. Where am I? Unfold these. Oh,
There you
I am way back there. That is why. Okay.
I gotcha. All
There
right.
should be an 11, and there we go. Wait, nope. Wait, come on.
I moved you. I'm sorry. That was my fault. All right. Now we're all good. All right. So you move the gust. You use the gust of wind to move things around, and as you do, you see the spider ready to launch an attack at Barry. Barry maybe looks surprised at this moment in time. However, with the gust of wind, you moved all the mist back, and it is slowly creeping back up unless you maintain that gust. But from the far corner of the room, you guys
I'm
see...
concentrating on it, which means each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw. Or be pushed 15 feet away.
On the line. Okay, got it. You guys see how far is the reach?
The 60-foot line.
It's 60-foot line.
Oh, okay. It's just blasting.
Like 10 feet. Yeah, it's 10 feet wide, 60 foot long. Just like.
All right, cool. And it's just going all the way into the back corner. And I'm gonna move.
Yeah, and I'm concentrating on it.
All right. Cinna, I'm gonna say you're also still concentrating on your witch bolt. You're welcome to shoot it at another individual whenever your heart desires. Just keep in mind, let's say it's already been 2 rounds, so 3 rounds total for keeping concentration on the witch bolt. And as you guys look beyond, through the intense wind, you guys notice something else emerge from the mist as another one of those creatures comes out. But this one has wings, and its claws and mandibles are extremely large and spikes all over it, and it is shouting. I can't do it. But it's coming at you. It needs to make what kind of a saving throw?
Strength.
Strength. Six. And what happens to it?
15 feet back.
Yes.
1, 2. And is it like prone or anything, or can it move?
No, I think it can move. Let me see. Push 15 feet back from you in the direction. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
So half of
and that's it. Yeah. So yeah, it's half movement speed.
All right. What am I doing? Why can't you move? Okay, so I can't use arrows anymore. Can I use... No. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20...
The last update fucked it up.
25, 30. Those fuckers. So that's how far it can get with that 30 feet of movement speed, now 15 feet of movement speed. And it is going to first use its horrifying visage. Each non-undead creature within 60 feet of the spite spitter must make a wisdom saving throw. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 20.
To be frightened?
It is to be frightened and stunned.
Okay, nobody can be frightened.
Indeed.
Okay, and then we all have advantage on our wisdom saves.
All right.
Oh, good.
Wait, I don't need to
roll.
roll.
Was fucky.
You're immune to stun?
God
No,
damn
I'm
it.
undead.
Oh, you're undead. Okay, that's cool. Kaelor, rough. Cinna, you rolled 22. You're fine. Kaelor,
Yep.
you are stunned and not frightened because you cannot be frightened, but you are stunned at least for
The DC 20, you said?
DC 20. Yeah.
DC 20 for the wisdom or for recovering?
The wisdom.
Okay,
It lasts until its next turn.
gotcha.
All right. And then it's going to use its bonus action. And it disappears. You do not see it anymore. Kertz, it is your turn.
Okay, since I do not have range, Kaelor is no longer stunned.
Really quick, Sporelina, I'm putting you right here for the gust. I'm putting you in front.
That is fine with me.
All right. And you said Kaelor is no longer stunned?
Yes, lesser restoration.
Nice. Lesser restoration. You thank your brother.
Thank you.
5.
And remind me, what exactly did we call this plane again? It was
Plane of Venom.
a venom. Okay. So, maybe necrotic damage works. We'll find out.
So what you doing, Kaelor? Oh, I'm sorry, Kertz. Lesser restoration. You rush in. Anything else?
That is all I can do.
All right.
Oh, wait, nope, incorrect. Press button, flame tongue sword.
Cool. Cinnamoira.
All right, I am going. Would I be able to shoot around everyone?
What are you trying to shoot?
I was gonna shoot the spider with my witch bolt, but I don't know if I'd be able to.
Yeah, it would have a +5 to its AC.
But I can shoot around everyone.
Yeah, but again, trying to weave that thread is +5 to its AC.
Oh,
Do it.
fine, we'll do it.
Do it.
Yeah, stay right there to the left of Kaelor. Where's that from?
Okay.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Come on, man.
I think it was from like
Unlimited
Spaceballs.
power. Do it.
Palpatine, baby.
Go ahead and make your shot, Witch Bolt.
Oof.
It's gonna be a no.
Incorrect. She gets a +10.
Blam.
24 will hit, indeed. Roll that damage. 19 points of
Ooh.
damage.
Much better than the last.
Yeah, I tried.
All right. Beauteous. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right. Oop, that wasn't what I meant to
No,
do.
that's right. That's perfect.
Minus 19. Beautiful. All right. Anything else, Cinnamoira?
That is all.
Who did you give Bardic Inspiration to earlier?
Hurts.
Kertz. I want to make sure I depict that with a purple sign. All right. Rhynie the Rhinoceros.
Rhynie the Rhinoceros is going to take 5 feet back and hoof its foot on the ground, snort out some steam, and then rush head first at the spider. We're on to that.
$18 will hit.
Sweet, and because he did 20-foot straight line, it's going to take an extra 2d8 on top of this. So 17 points of damage, and then the spider needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 15.
This is a +4.
It is knocked
9.
prone.
Is it not immune to prone, so it's prone.
Beautiful. And then Rhynie's going to just circle around it, stomping its feet. And doing a little, like a horse prance, but it's just a huge fucking rhino doing it. So it's like cracking tiles beneath.
All right.
C'est moi?
Nope. Before hers, it is going to be this creature. This creature slithers out. I can't move it with the arrows. I want to move it with the arrows, but I can't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it slithers out, let me show you what it looks like. See if I have a picture of it. I do not, unfortunately. But as it slithers out, it is going to open its mouth and send a great ball of acid at probably Barry. Plus 13 to hit. 13 plus 5 is 18.
That's a miss.
Really?
He's got the shield guardian shield.
Yeah, sure.
Gives him, and he's a 19. He's
Elora.
beautiful.
If it wasn't for the rhino being friendly, I'd be saying that we got 4 out of the 6 and
Also, he saved on strength save, so he's going to move another 15 feet. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, he's just not pushed, but he is. He just still have half move.
Oh, he still has half movement no matter what?
Yeah, he just doesn't get pushed back 15.
Got it. All right. Elora.
Elora Danan. We're gonna go ahead. Elora's got her own fucking music. We're gonna go ahead and run in. Oh, can't use the arrows. 5, 10, 15. Get some flanking with Rhynie the Rhinoceros. And since I'm flanking, I'm going to do Great Weapon Master, -5 to hit for +10 to damage.
All right.
So 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And... Ooh, 16 to hit? No, sorry, 22 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
Cool. All right, cool. We'll drop a tattoo into both of those. And 2 level 1 smites. Let's get some damage going. 24, 32, 42, 49, 63, 80, 90, 104.
104. Okay, anything else?
I'll use my bonus action to recover a 3rd level spell slot, and that'll be
All right. Once again, you hear the guttural sounds of whatever this creature is that comes out. It's going to make a strength check. 19 to not be pushed back. Sporelina?
That's a fail.
5, 10, 15. All right, it's going to stay way back there. It is going to use its horrifying visage. Everyone make a wisdom save with advantage. And you can only be stunned. DC of 20. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Even with those of you who have low wisdoms, you guys still do well. Kaelor is not doing well, though.
He's a little scared.
Barry is stunned. Kaelor is stunned. Rhinoceros is stunned until the start of this creature's next turn.
Alright, I am re-stunned
I'm sorry,
again.
isn't Kaelor in Elora's aura, so he gets +5 to that 16?
Yeah. 16, where's the 16?
The second
The
one.
second one.
The second one.
Oh, I missed that
He
one.
accidentally
Okay.
hit it 3 times.
Yeah.
I apologize. Kaelor, you are not
No, it's okay.
stunned.
Alright. Woo!
Just Rhino and Barry. Anything else? That was its turn. It's going to go invisible. Right. Kaelor, it is your turn. You are not stunned.
Alright. See, I've noticed a distinct and specific problem, and that is that get my thing right. There seems to be a distinct amount of fuckery in this area. I would like there not to be a distinct amount of fuckery in that area.
I assume you're doing Fireball.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, let's get the measuring tool with a radius. 15-foot radius, you said?
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
20-foot.
You could hit the spider, too, from here.
Yeah, you can hit everything if you wanted. All right, dexterity saves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the spider, which is a +8. 3 + 8. All right, cool. 19. Only one of them passes. And this is fire damage.
Oh, that was I guess kind of a middling roll on the damage right there. Yeah, middling-ish. That's a lot of 3s.
So this is 16. All right, anything else?
That is it.
Nice 33. I'm just gonna delete this.
Or, wait, how do they look after I blast everything?
You can see their health. Or you should be able to see their health.
Okay, yeah, I feel some assistance may be needed. I am going to, do I do it now? No, it's still a bonus action, so, wait, let me double check this. Yeah. Yep, alright. I'm gonna blow the 3 points to sick the dire wolf on Mr. Crocodile.
Brimstone.
Alright. Anything else?
Yeah, he will try to bite him and probably fail, and we will call it a turn after that. Come on, Brimstone. Bite him good, boy. Bite him good. If these buttons will... Wait, why are the buttons not appearing?
Need help?
Okay, there we go. I got it.
11 misses.
Yep, as expected. Now go there and be an advantage machine for me and my friends.
I'm trying to look for... I forget what I called it. Demon Dog. But anyway, anything else, Kaelor?
No, he'll run up to him on the front side and then just patiently wait for someone to run adjacent to him so they can get advantage on smashing face.
All right. This creature is going to come out of the mist and likewise make a strength to not get pushed back. Natural 1, gonna get pushed back. 5, 10, 15. And then it's gonna try 10. It literally can't go anywhere. Horrifying Visage. And let me do a radius on that just to see. It's only going to reach. It's not going to reach. It will reach Kaelor and Cinna. All right, it'll reach everyone. Everyone make a wisdom save with advantage. Everyone has a +5, so everyone has passed thus far. And then this creature will go invisible, as these creatures do. Everyone has passed. You guys are all good. You are not stunned.
Woo!
I'm gonna also mark this guy as pink to show that he is the guy we're waiting for. We are waiting for Barry and Rhiney. All right, that was that turn, and now the spider's turn. Finally, how does this work? It is going to cast Command at 5th level on Elora, Kertz. Nope. It's going to cast Command at 5th level at Sporelina and say... I don't even know. Think again. Drop your concentration. It wants to make you drop its concentration. And command is...
I think it's a one-word command, so...
Well, I cannot think of a word that will
Disengage.
make you drop your poop. I mean, you have to concentrate when pooping. That is true. Sure, yeah, it'll just say, like, halt or something, and it will stop your concentration. Make your wisdom save. The DC is 21.
That's +5.
You are good. You do not hit that. Can it do anything else? The spider is prone? Is that what it is? All right. So then it's going to use half its movement speed to stand up. And it's going to skitter. Oh, I hate not having arrows. Yes, you may take an attack of opportunity.
Swing. Roll.
27. That'll hit.
23 damage.
3 points of damage. All right. And Sporelina.
Rotate. I am gonna actually drop Gust of Wind.
All right.
And then I need literally all the baddies on the board to make I believe it's a wisdom save.
Dex save, I think.
What's the range? Because there are more that are in the mist that you can't see.
Oh, I see. It's a 20-foot square, I think. Let me just...
Square or radius?
Square.
I think it's a square. Yeah, 20-foot cube within range.
You would still get all of them. Got it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And you said, what was it, wisdom?
Dex.
Dex. These are the spite spitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is for the spider. And there's a +8. Only one makes it? Two make it?
Is the
Correct.
lizard a spite spitter?
Yes. It's not supposed to be because I mixed up the tokens, but you don't know that, so.
So,
Okay. So they all are lit up in violet and can no longer be invisible. And they also shed dim light in a 10-foot radius, and any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage.
All right. And
Fairy
the DC
fire.
was what?
Fairy fire.
What was the DC?
21.
21. So one of them passes, the rest fail. And I'm going to depict it with the brightened sword on it. And you are concentrating?
yes, she is.
Indeed. All right. And you see through the mist, one of the outlines of another creature comes through this creature over here. Also, the mist is going to creep 10 feet every top of the round. Okay. Sporelina, anything else?
No, I think that's it. I really don't want to get any closer.
All right. This boyo is going to 5. Damn it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to be right here as it screeches at... It has spells. I didn't even know. I should have known. It is going to cast Banishment on Elora. Elora, make a charisma save.
Sure, Jess.
Wow. 20 was what you needed. Very nice. You are not banished as it tries to banish you away from this realm that you are invading, and then it's going to use a bonus action to go invisible, and you can no longer see it.
It can't be invisible.
It can, yeah, I know. Wait, this one was also affected by that, so never mind. Cool. Who did the party token? Who's the party
It's
token?
Barry.
Got it.
He's stunned, so.
All right. And this is the top of the round. And so we are going to move this 5, 10, 5, 10, and 5, 10. The mist is creeping back towards you. This creature, which is bright of might, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to make 2 attacks. Oh, thank God, you got lucky. That is just an 18 to hit Rhino.
That hits.
And did Rhino eat the Hero's Feast?
Yes. The second hit kills it.
Oh, well, I guess that. Bye-bye, Rhino. And stunned, does that give an advantage? I think stunned gives an advantage. It's just not an auto crit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's dead.
Rhino goes bye-bye as this creature turns to Elora and gets right up into Elora's face, but cannot take another attack. Curtsy boy.
I'm going to attack this with this something special.
You have advantage on said attack.
It's also
Because it
plus
is-
22.
Roll again just in case. It might get a natural 20.
I hope it does.
Nope.
Okay. This is Parker Van Horn's Fingy.
Describe what you do.
His necklace looks a little bit different as it how it has an old man finger on it. The old man finger lights up, and It looks like looks like Kertz is going to cast Finger of Death, but instead of Finger of Death, it is roll. It is a stream. I assume a stream of fire.
Nice.
It is arcane energy, pure arcane energy that cannot be resisted in any way, shape, or form.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
That's
it is
cool.
Fucking epic level stuff, right?
epic level stuff.
Right.
And it does 107 damage. And it just explodifies this creature as it takes this damage, and it turns to you, and all the other creatures turn to you.
I fucked up.
Anything else, Kertz?
At least you're aware of it.
Step up 5, bonus action, smack with stick.
Smack with
Flame.
stick.
Smack with flaming stick.
29 will hit. So that's 13 slashing,
32.
6 from fire. All right. Very nice. Minus 32, you said? Okay.
Yes.
All right, Cinnamoira.
All right, I'm gonna keep on the witch bolt,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give Elora some bardic inspiration. Do I need to do the damage again?
If you want to attack, you're more than welcome to.
For witch bolt?
Yeah, you don't have to attack. You can just do the damage straight to the spider as an action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to put that spider as your target. So I'm going to
You're all
put...
good. And then
Put
Elora's got bardic inspo, and that's my turn.
Go ahead and roll that damage. I don't recall the damage you did last time,
It
so we'll
was,
just
I
roll
think,
again.
19.
All right. Minus 19.
I can roll.
If you want to roll every turn, it's more fun. 20. You'll get an
Okay.
extra point of damage.
Woo!
Oh boy.
All right. And now this larger spite spitter is going to rush up. And what's it going to do? It is going to try to flank and try to get... It wants to get to Kertz, but everyone's in the way right now. So it's going to claws on Elora with a crit. The poison don't do nothing to you. And a 10 to hit. So, wow. So that's 19 plus 13 for the crit, and then no poison damage. If the poison is damage, target stable. Interesting.
Jeremy, are these overlay measurements accurate, or are each of these blocks supposed to be 5 feet, or...
Each of the big squares are 5 feet. The size of our token.
Okay, so it's just that it's just misaligned.
Yeah, it's probably my fault for the map.
Okay.
All right. Elora, it is your turn.
Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and... We're going to start with Dangerous Strikes. I spent an exhaustion point, so I crit on a 19. And I'm gonna swipe away. I'm just gonna keep swiping away at this guy right here that's lower health. Might as well focus fire. -5 for +10. 17 hit.
It does not.
Alright, well, we'll do it again. -5. Or 27 hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Beautiful. +10, so 27, 20, 31. Put a tattoo in. 43, and then let's do a second level smite for
53.
53.
Beauteous. You slice through its wing, cutting one of the wings off. Anything else?
Bonus action. Nah, that'll be my turn.
All right. And I'm sorry, I forgot. There's
Sorry.
more artwork.
Well,
Yeah,
really
but-
quick, really quick. That first hit is a 17. I'm going to use my bardic on that.
Sure.
21.
That'll hit.
Roll, you bastard, roll. 16. Fuck it. I'll just do a smite to finish this thing.
How do you want to kill it?
Just one slice cuts its left leg off, and as it falls, I'm gonna take the other slice through its neck, down through its armpit, and just cut the top of it off.
Beauteous.
Beautiful.
That's my turn.
All right. And guys, I'm so sorry. There's more artwork. Let me show you this beautiful spite spinner.
Oh, he is so colorful. Look at that
I
smile.
just want to give him pets.
Oh, that's some lovely blush right there.
Mhm.
As this creature rushes up, it is going to get right on here. It is going to cast a spell up on itself and concentrating.
Does it break
now-
its invisibility?
Its invisibility was broken because of the. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that is a good point. Yes, it did break its invisibility. It has a pink on it to tell us that the stunned for Barry is going to end at the end of its turn. So I'm going to take away the pink, and it is now hasted. And so with its second action and its +2 AC and its extra advantage to dexterity saves, is going to.
Could I take my reaction real quick before it does anything?
It would have done this haste away from you, if that matters. It would
Oh,
have
okay.
started it.
Well, you moved
yeah,
it first, so
I know. And it's going to claw Kertzy Boy twice. 22 and 19.
22 will hit.
13 points of slashing. Poison does nothing to you.
I will use my reaction to bonus action intercept part of.
All right.
Interception. That's 15, so you don't take any damage.
You take damage?
No, it hits my shield.
Bummer. All right. That's all it can do. It uses hasted. Okay, cool. Kaelor.
Well, this looks bad, so I'm gonna bring out the big guns. Okay. So, quick clarification before I do this. How do we count diagonal movement again?
Same as always. It's just regular.
Alrighty then.
I didn't want to care about diagonals from the get-go. That's why we kind of always went with that.
It's not really gonna matter much in this case. 90% the same.
Okay.
Okay, so if I go blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, right here, because I have to summon it in an unoccupied space, I'm going to summon... Wait, let me double check whether it's diameter or... Yeah, I'm going to summon my 5-foot diameter, i.e. standard person, or small-sized black sphere of doom.
Oh.
It's a concentration spell, and does disintegrate to anything it touches. So, I am going to take it. I have 30 feet of movement speed on it, but it uses that double movement speed for whenever it's moving through a occupied space, i.e. a person or a creature is there. So I'm going to summon it right there. I am going to ram it into the spider and then ram it into Sir Crocodile next to him. And then I'm going to move it mostly through the crocodile, heading towards bigger crocodile boy. And also, the reason I'm able to move it this turn is because I am fast casting it to make the casting action a bonus action, so then I can use the action to move the sphere.
Roll all
Bravo.
of that damage. Do you want to roll it multiple times or just once and everyone just takes that once?
Let's roll it multiple times, because RNG is fun.
Okay.
The dex save for both of them.
Got it. Dex save.
All right.
Are the spite spitters right there? Wow.
Wow.
Wait, really?
Wow.
No, that's
Beautiful.
not true.
Wait.
Do it one more
Beautiful.
time.
Oh my
That
god.
couldn't have happened.
It's got different numbers behind it. It's just that it happened
Wow.
to add up exactly to
Wow.
100 both times.
All right.
Disintegrated
Plus 8 for
spider.
the spider. Plus 8 for the spider, but it's saved, so does it take half damage?
Yeah.
Half as much.
Yeah,
on the spider.
half as much.
So 50 points of damage for the spider. And 100 damage for the spite spitter.
Yeah, and then it's right. It should be right over here on the opposite corner of the spite spitter, so we can keep track of it for movement purposes.
Sure. All right. Anything else?
That is it.
And you're concentrating. Beautiful. All right. Spite spitter. Anything else needed for that? Nope. Cool. All right. This guy right here is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and scroll. 30. And it sees Kertz. It is going to, before it moved to Kertz, it is going to hasted action itself. It is not invisible because of the fairy fire.
Oh, we forgot one thing.
Yes.
And unless we have obliterated Wolfie, Wolfie is obligated to take another bite at Crocodile Boy.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright. He's chasing
9 is gonna miss.
behind or wherever. Where is Crocodile Boy? Because that matters for other people's combat stuff.
You mean where's Doggy?
Yes.
I need to get a token for him. I can't remember where I put his token. Here it is. This one is his token. Let's put him right there.
Okay. Alright. And anyone within 5 feet of him, you get the advantage from the pack hunting thing.
Pack tactics.
Ooh, pack tactics.
And with its hasted action, it is going to it's gonna cast Blight on Kertz.
Tasty.
Kertz, I believe that is a con save.
Nice.
All right, you only take half damage, and that is 8d8. Let me roll that for you.
That's okay. You don't have to roll it.
Too late. Half of that is 21 points of damage to Kertz from necrotic damage. And all right, this monstrous spider, what's it gonna do? It can do a few things. Ooh. I'm about to piss a lot of you off.
Okay.
A heritage spider can do a wall of force. An invisible wall of force springs into existence at a point you choose range, orientation you choose horizontal, can be free floating or resting inside a circle. Radius of up to 10 feet. You can also shape a flat surface 10 feet by 10 foot panels. Each panel is considered to have one space. When it appears, the creature is pushed to one side or the other. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by a dispel magic. A disintegrate spell destroy. Wait, damn it! Fuck! I didn't
We got a disintegrate ball up, buddy.
My sphere of doom.
All right. In that case, still gonna do it, and I'm gonna put white for it, and it's just going to go right down there. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. It's gonna go. There we go. Minus that little. Let me do it one more time. I swear I'll get it on the last try. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. All right. So
Okay,
right
awesome.
there is the wall of force, and it is separating Elora from Kertz and Cinna. And this creature is concentrating on it. And I need to count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 10, so I can do way more. Cool. And it's just gonna continue going all the way.
Also, just a minor note, but the Sphere of Doom is double-sized.
Double size is large?
Yeah, it should be a 5-foot diameter, so it should just be like a regular old square.
Oh, regular square, 5-foot diameter.
It was the right
Diameter.
size. It was the right size.
Oh wait, diameter? Oh, that's 5 feet? I thought like each of these squares was 5 feet.
The big squares are 5 feet. The size of our tokens.
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly. All right, Spider is concentrating, and you guys are locked in right there. And Sporelina.
She's working on it. She's working.
Okay. That kind of like ruins what I was gonna do, Jesse.
That's why I said I would piss everyone off.
Sporelina just turns into a heritage spider
You
and
do
casts
that.
Wall of Force.
It is a heritage spider.
Yep. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm sorry.
I guess before we get to this I mean, from my understanding, I don't know, it might be a bit rules laterally, but would the Wall of Force mess with the add advantage for my ghosty dog?
Wall of Force effect with your advantage of your ghostly dog? I don't understand.
For flank.
Fervor Brimstone,
No.
because it's like technically not flanking, but for his like path tactics aura.
No, it wouldn't affect.
Okay.
All right, Sporelina.
I guess, sorry, my question is, does the Wall of Force go into the floor as well?
Sends into the ethereal plane, but it's only a 10-foot panel, so it depends on how tall the room.
It's 10 feet tall. 10 foot tall rooms.
So then no.
What are you trying to get at?
Well then, I would do it up one, so it doesn't. Yeah. I am going to target the ground right here, and everybody that is touching the ground in that square needs to make a strength saving throw.
And what is this?
It is transmute rock.
You sneaky. All right, let me see the square again. It was just the two guys. 21 for the Spite Spitter. And for the Spider, +4, a 12.
It's all the baddies and Elora and the dog.
All the baddies. All right, cool.
And Elora and the dog.
Left to right.
That's a fail.
1, 2, 3. Fail.
Okay, everybody who failed feels the ground under them becomes soft, and they are restrained into mud. It can use its action on its second turn to try and break free. That's not a concentration spell, so it just happens. So now there's just a big ass cube of mud where there used to be stone. And Sporelina is still concentrating, so those little buggers can't go invisible.
Woo!
right. Anything else?
I've done enough here. Sorry, Elora.
All right, the spite spitter is going to rush up onto this beer and is going to claw the ever-living hell out of Elora. 1918.
Miss.
Binner.
Actually, sorry. One of them's going to hit because it's actually 26 because I'm restrained, which means it's an advantage. I believe. I'll double check.
Yes, restrained is an advantage. All right. Cool. That'll definitely hit you. So that's 14 slashing.
Cool.
And bury the bone golem.
Barry shakes off the effects of the stun as you watch all the ears on his body just slowly sink into the flesh and disappear. And he just gives a penetrating gaze off in this direction. Basically, everybody but Slither Boy needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Pass, fail, pass.
One more.
Yep. Roll that. But what happens? Paralyzed?
Yes. Ooh. So which two failed?
Natural one. The guys with the lightning bolt.
So they actually, because they're incapacitated, drop concentration as well, so they are no longer hasted.
All right.
Paralyzed, not hasted. That is great for them. That is his bonus action. He is going to attempt to... He's actually going to reach over Elora. Actually, let me know if you let me do this, Jesse. First attack, grapple Elora. Second attack, pull Elora out of the mud. And put her onto the side of the beer by this dude.
I'd allow. You don't have to roll. I'd allow it.
Drops her third. He is going to try and grapple this guy then.
All right.
And not rolling great strength checks. But neither are you!
Either.
All right, and then he will just go ahead and one of those, and that is his full turn.
41 points of damage as you try to rip him apart. Excuse me. All right. Top of the round before Kertz's turn. 5, 10. 5, 10. Elora. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that on my turn?
10. That's a good point.
And do I need to breathe it? Because I don't breathe.
You do not have to breathe it, no.
Sure, okay.
All right, Kertz.
So, when they're
There's a lot going on in this battle map. Yes, they are paralyzed in front of you. One of them is, at least.
Okay.
Oh, the
Bonus
wall of
action.
force is gone too, unless that's not concentration.
It is concentration. Remind me why it's gone?
If the spider... Well, I thought the spider had paralyzed. I thought I paralyzed two things.
You did paralyze. Yes, you did. Does paralyze break concentration?
Yeah, it makes you incapacitated, and you drop concentration if you're incapacitated.
Boomer. All right, then in that case, that's gone. And the wall of force is indeed gone. Curtsy boy, sorry.
All good. I'm going to use the Tri-Senator's Claw Thumb. I speak English good.
I speak the English.
So, I get up to 3 attacks as long as I continuously hit, and I'm attacking this guy.
You have advantage.
And they're crits!
And the crits.
How funny it would be if you missed the unnatural one the first good time.
I would have been so pissed.
Hey, double crit.
Hit.
Double crit.
Triple crit.
Times 4 damage.
Oh, it is times 4.
No, it's not.
All right, I'm not doing all that math. You count it up
Yeah,
for
I
me.
got it. I'll let you know.
Now, do you keep making attacks to how many?
Up to 3.
Up to 3. Okay, got it.
And
So
then-
just count that up.
All attacks have advantage against me.
All attacks have advantage against you.
Yeah.
All right, so you attack recklessly. Cool.
That's 100 damage on the dot.
Is it really? What's
Yep.
up with 100 damage
Hell
this
yeah.
time around? Plus 100. All right, beautiful. Anything else, Kertz?
I think that's enough.
Cinnamoira.
I'm going to continue dishing out damage to the spider. Another 20 points.
All right.
Is it doubled?
Why would it be
It's a good
doubled?
question because if
Yeah.
it's ranged.
Oh, no, no.
it's-
Paralyze is only melee attack. Get
Okay.
crits.
Yeah, that's true. All right. 20 points of damage. That's your action. Anything else?
And Elora, you used your Bardic Inspiration,
Yes.
correct? Okay, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Miss Sporelina.
She said, yeah, from the port.
Woo!
All right. Anything else?
Nope, I'm staying where I'm at.
All right. This boyo right here is going to, haste. Yes, you may take your reaction if you have it. Elora, it's going to cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, then I will definitely do a thing.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and do break spell. Interrupt a spell from being cast. Use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against it. On a hit, it makes a con save, or the spell is interrupted and has no effect.
Go ahead and make your attack. AC of 18. I'm going to preemptively roll my con. That's a natural 20.
I cut.
I think.
Do I get to cut its head off, or do I roll the extra damage?
That's a good question. I think I will allow it. How do you want to kill it?
It tries to haste, and it like makes a move to get the fuck out of there, and I just nope, just lop its head off.
Oof.
All right. Beautiful.
Wow,
That was its turn.
That was a good turn of luck, guys.
And that he
It
had like
was.
almost max health too. This guy's paralyzed. Does he get a save or just at the end of Barry's next turn?
I believe. Let me double check. I have it right here. Paralyzed for 1 minute. May re-roll at the end of it. Fail.
Boomer. Kaelor.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna take Sphere of Info Destruction, and we're gonna move it right over here, and then we're gonna move it for a whole 10 feet.
Before you
And-
do, I think we skipped Elora's turn. I apologize.
You did.
I didn't?
You did. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Seeing this, I'm a little too close. So, what do I need to roll for this, by the way?
Oh, I'm sorry. Con save. Yeah, you're in the mist.
You had
Con-
us roll something earlier that said undead creatures didn't have to roll. What was that?
Let me see. Reading. I think that may have been this.
That's. I'm just double checking that.
Opening pages fervently.
I'm hoping it was that because I just rolled a 15.
Six. Every time a character is... Nope, you do. It's not this. It was something else.
Okay.
So, what was it, 15? You're good.
Yep.
You said-
Oh, okay, cool. Knowing that this orb is going to eat up this creature next to me, I'm going to move here. You know what? Oh, either way, I'm going to be in this fucking mist. I'm going to...
You were trapped in the... no, you weren't, because you got pulled out. I forgot to take this off of you.
Yeah. I'm going to... I'm going to... Sorry, Rhiannon said something not on mic. Hold on.
You can't just move through the mud.
Okay, well, what do I need to do then?
It's like I mean, you can move through it, but it's like 4 movements every 1 or something. I will put it in the thing.
He can still move 5 feet in essence, so he moved 1 space. He's good.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all that you
Cool.
can.
I will take 2 attacks at the paralyzed doofus.
You have advantage, and if it hits, it's a crit.
I'm gonna chop that motherfucker's head off, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spell. We're going to cast Knight's Move, and I'm going to allow Cinnamoira to teleport up to 30 feet so she can get back into this room and away from the encroaching mist.
Can I do that right now?
Yes. And that'll be my turn.
All right, beautiful. This guy is trapped, but it is hasted, and with that haste, it is going to attack Kertz.
Wait. When
Oh, it's
I
Kaelor's
before
turn.
that.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
All right. So, I am going. Well, first, the doggy of darkness is going to bite his best frenemy,
Spider.
the crocodile boy. That's
Okay, got
I do not have an option. I summon him after a creature, and he has to pursue it until he disappears.
14 fails.
All right. Doesn't matter, because I got the admin advantage that's also about to destroy the Dark Boyo. So I am going to move Dark Sphero 5 feet over. And then what would be 5 feet, but it's 10 feet since it's moving through the Crocodile Boy and the Doggy Boy. So they're both going to be taking damage.
Okay, I assume Doggy Boy's
Why
dead.
don't you just move it straight onto the crocodile and save yourself 5 feet?
Because I need the... Well, no, because then it's 10 feet. So this is 5 feet because of our diagonal rules, but it counts for double whenever you move it through a creature. So it would be...
Right, I just meant diagonal from where you're at right now.
Oh, well, you wait. Actually, that's a good point. Diagonal, 10 feet. That's 5 feet. That's 10 feet. Okay, yeah, that's enough to get both of them. Alright, first Crocodile Boy, here we go.
What's the save?
The save is...
Dexterity, I believe.
Yes, it is dexterity.
15 and 11.
Alright.
How do you want to kill the first dude?
Oh, God. It's like... He's hissing crocodilically. No, this can't possibly... Oh, God, oh, God. It's dissolving my molecules. What's happening?
Anything else?
We're moving on to the second boyo that it's definitely not going to kill this turn.
106. Beautiful. Anything else?
It's ended its turn on top of it, but it can only deal its damage per turn, so until I move it again, it doesn't deal any more damage.
All right. The spider's paralyzed. Can't do much. Gonna roll. It is not. It is still paralyzed. Sporelina.
It's me, it's Sporelina. Okay, excuse me. I am gonna go ahead to save me friends. I'm gonna go ahead and drop concentration on fairy fire.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna cast gust of wind again to blast the wind away or to blast the stuff away from
So
my
helpful,
friends.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And
It is still med. And then, as a bonus action, just for funsies, I'm gonna try and kill that big old spider. I'm
All
gonna.
You got this.
I'm gonna hit this bitch with the mushroom.
Big mushroom, no whammies.
You got this. I believe in you. I don't think I have my mic on.
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
We can
Sorry.
hear you. Cool. Okay.
Hits.
Yes.
Will it be enough? It probably will be.
Roll a 6 or higher, yeah.
How would you like to kill the heritage spider?
Because it's force damage, it literally just rips through its spider carapace and just shoots. What I'm assuming is like gray-green spider goop all over the place
Lovely.
in like every direction.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think I've done enough.
Bury the bone golem.
Bury the Bone Golem. That is his name. Don't wear it out, Jesse, or he will rip you apart. Well, not this train, at least.
Strength saving throw to be gusted away.
What if I don't want to?
Then blame Sporelina.
23. That's a success.
All right.
He gonna punch.
Punch pizza?
Damn, Barry, Jesus.
Save some for the rest of you.
So that's 4 concentration checks, all at 10.
19, 29, 50, 66. And con. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, he is no longer hasted.
Oh.
That's the Barry. Barry just gives his shrug and the audience laughs.
Curtsy boy. You are no longer advantageized.
Double whammy. Yes. It ends at the end of start of my next turn. Double whammy on the boy.
One will hit, the other does not. Wait, it's advantage because he's restrained. Yes, both of them hit, and one was a crit.
Yes. Unlimited power.
Counting. How would you like to kill it?
Stabbing down. I mean, it's like sunk into the floor, so just kind of jabbing it in the eyes.
As you jab it in the eyes, the rest of the body just disintegrates into the black abyss that is the orb that Kaelor is concentrating on. The mist is getting pushed back as Sporelina is just working hard to keep it at bay from the rest of you all, pushing it into this corner right here. And otherwise, there is a massive pit of mud around. And that is the end of battle. Sporelina is still concentrating on it for however long, but she's keeping it at bay.
I think it's for one.
Before I drop my Orb of Destruction, I'll try ramming it through the mud to see what happens.
Sure. You put it down into the mud, and as you do, the mud gets absorbed and disintegrated. I guess I don't know.
Okay. The mud is not magical and gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the mud is magical, so.
It might not be gone then, because the
does
orb
have. I was gonna say in the stone. If I like revert it to like stone right now, it does have an AC and hit points, but it doesn't in mud form. So I don't know.
Because I mean, basically the rules are for the Orb of Destruction is it destroys everything that's not a magical object.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
good. So as you moved it from the beer The beer does not disintegrate. The gems do not disintegrate. The armor that is lined up against the beer does not disintegrate. Does that help?
Yep.
All right.
Did we figure out how longer we have this gust for? 1 minute. Okay. Can we look over the beer really quick, since it doesn't look like there's an exit from this room?
Yeah, the only exit from this room is this section to the north. But
Oh,
obviously,
is there a door back there?
there is not a door. It's just an open section, but all the mist is in there, causing it to be heavily obscured at this moment in time.
Okay, but we don't see any actual exit to this area.
Correct. Yet, you just can't see beyond this section right here. All right. As for this altar, who is investigating it?
I have a +7 with proficiency, but I can help somebody else if they have a higher.
I'll try investigating.
Okay.
Sure.
I will give guidance as well.
I'll start picking up the gems.
Yeah, you find 11 indicolites, INDICOLITE. With those investigation checks, you realize that reading. That this Breer has depictions. Actually, I'm gonna need a history check from Cinna, please.
Okie dokie.
I'll assist with that as well.
Sure. It has the history of the House Golian. And you see the rise of Melora Golian depicted on this beer, and they are worshipping Neronius. Neronius blesses her with immense power of persuasion and intimidation, and she is able to manipulate her way to the top of Haloth. It is, in essence, a short history of the House of Golian.
I relay all the information to the rest of the group.
Take out a dagger and I carve a little, mustache and beard on Melora.
Carve a dick
Okay.
on there too.
I carve a dick on Neronia.
Sure.
Is there anything else that looks besides the armor? Anything else of interest in here?
No, just the north section that's heavily obscured right now. That's it.
Could I have Barry walk over there?
Sure. Barry walks over, and he needs to make a con. Oh, wait, he's immune to exhaustion, so he is
Yes.
good to go. Barry, it's hard to see for you, Barry, but you can see that this room is bright. There is a mosaic all the way at the back, and that's what's glittering and showing off many of the lights that you see.
What is the mosaic of?
Thank you for asking. Let me show you.
You're welcome for asking.
Also, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I have artwork for you guys. Here's more Spite Spitters, in case you wanted to see them.
So
Can I put my dick in it?
Sure, you can do whatever. This is the mosaic wall that you see.
Snazzy. I like the color composition.
So on the wall at the far end is a mosaic made out of rainbow androdite garnet that reads, "When all else fails, how is one able to progress?"
Through the power of magic and friendship.
There is a set of 7 holes in the wall.
I would like to stick my dick in a hole.
It only goes in about, a quarter of an inch, which is like your whole dick.
I was
but
gonna say, I know what I said.
Is it 7 or 6?
7.
Well, we have
holes in the
7
wall.
sets of gems.
And there are 7 holes, and they look like they would fit a gem size.
Are all the gems
thing.
cut differently, or are they all cut similarly?
All cut similarly?
Is there any indication as to order that they should be placed in, or is anything like?
No. Nothing. They're all similarly cut. They're all similarly. All the holes are similar. So you don't know.
Well, do you want to just try it out?
At this point, the gust of wind that Sporelina used is gone after that minute, and Barry is left there while you guys retreat back into the other room, I assume.
Right. If there's 7 garnets, are they 7 different colors? Do they need to go in rainbow order?
Probably.
Rainbow order was the way we had to do it before. I'm thinking there's also a possibility that they have to go in order of like age of household, since these are all older drow houses.
I mean, potentially, but just seeing could just try both ways.
Barry
Jesse,
would.
could you put?
Yep, go ahead.
Sorry, could you put in what the wall said again?
Sure.
Put
Let me type it in real fast.
Thank you.
When all else fails, how is one able to progress? Beneath that question is in all caps, because I'm just copying directly from the book. By lying, by dying, by rigor, by vigor, by magic, by music, you can't.
Okay, by lying would be Melora, right?
So what you see below that is a small image, again, a mosaic image, not nearly as detailed as the spider that you saw in the picture, but below the by lying has a image, a mosaic of what looks to be a rogue. And then by dying has a picture of an assassin. I'm sorry. The by lying has a rogue and an assassin. By dying has a cleric and a paladin. By rigor has a monk and a ranger. By vigor has a fighter and barbarian. And by magic has a mage and a druid. And by music has a bard and a dancer. And you can't has symbols representing the infinite abyssal planes and the endless ethereal planes that you would recognize.
I would assume that the last one's going to be the Galaxite. The Bloodstones is the rogue and the assassin. I don't.
And I'm going to copy that for you too.
I would say that the bloodstone would be like a barbarian, right? Like by blood or by
Yeah, I could
violence
see
kind of
that.
thing.
Bigger.
Yeah.
The yellow would be by
Did I-
lying. Or, sorry.
I was thinking venomous drought would be by dying. Because that venom is something assassins use.
There's venomous drought in 2 different rooms though.
Sorry, quick question. Both of those rooms also had stones or no?
Yes,
Just
every room
drought?
had stone. We have 7
Okay.
stones, 1 from each room, 1 from the central chamber, and 1 from the Golian chamber. So, total of 7.
What are the color of the stones again? I know opal and obviously bloodstone.
Go ahead and copy and paste that again, Jeremy. The Yttersites are like a darkish gray. The Violanes are purple. Galaxites look like starry skies. Bloodstones are red. Opals are opals. And indosites are indigo. And then I think you had rubies as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
19 or 39.
39 rubies.
Can you give? Did anybody do a history check on the main beer in the main chamber that exploded on?
I can go back and do that quick.
I'll go do that with you.
And take
I'm sorry, I
care.
can't maintain character right now either. I have an ocular migraine going on.
Sorry.
No.
Quick question. Did we do a history check on this guy, right? This one? The Elora one? Or did we decide we didn't need to because
We did, and that was where we got that it was Golian and that she got the powers of manipulation from Nerone.
Cinna, with that, you know that this beer is actually more generalized. It seems to be a connection of all the different people of Drow together. It's not depictions of any houses on here, but rather like a general populace of Drow worship. So yeah.
Joy. That didn't prove to be very helpful. I mean, what would hurt if we just tried all sorts of combinations until we found the right one?
well, probably. I'm assuming if you put the wrong combination, it's gonna explode.
Fair enough.
Or do something. I don't know. I mean, we can have Barry put him in, but the chances of him getting it as we ask him to do probably not super high.
True.
I think that the stones were probably placed on the buyers on purpose, and I think it's less to do with like the color of the stones and more as the
Yeah, the house
What
is
about-
related to it.
What about the
history.
things that they were held in? So one of them was the dwarf skull. That was the ones down here. That could be the by dying ones. There was one that was held in a glass jar. Can you repeat what each of them was held in?
In this room right here is a wooden box that contained the 34 opals. In this room, this one was the clay pot with 29 eterocytes. With the one all the way to the south, it was a dwarf skull with 19 galaxites. This one right here had a woven reed basket containing 14 bloodstones. This one right here was where am I reading it? Glass jar with 14 violains. This one were the rubies with a platinum tray, and this one right here, House Golian, 11 indocolites that were just scattered without inside anything. It was not inside anything. It was just scattered on top of the beer.
Maybe I'm confused. Did we figure out the house for each stone yet?
No, I just found out Edot and the Golian.
Okay. I am going to go to the violains and try or the glass jar violains one and try and figure out who is in there.
I'll go and help you.
All right. The trap was already set off by Kertz in this room. And go ahead and make your history check.
Sorry, really quick, Jesse. What was the ones that were on the Golian?
The indosites.
Okay.
I'm gonna add my inspiration from Cinna before it runs out anyway.
Sorry for caps lock.
Very nice.
All right. Beautiful. 20. You would know that this depicts House Nylorac, Nylorac. And the history of House Nylorac is one where its leading members were aristocrats fully capable in the skills of gaining insight, investigation, and perception. Anyone who... Nope, never mind. That was not what I was supposed to say. The matron mother of House Nylorac is named... Ooh, this is going to be tough. Zoana. Zoana with his X. I'm going to type that out. Xoanah. That is the matron mother of House Nylorac. And something that Kertz never noticed that you notice, Sporelina, as you are in this room, is as you begin reading about their history and like kind of discussing with Cinna, who is also in there with you, the carvings almost seem to gently move as you read through it. Not in a malicious sense, but rather just like a magical nature sense. As you're talking about House Nylorac and the matron mother, Zoana, again, the carvings begin to just gently move and come alive in a really cool, magical way.
This is the room with the violins?
Yeah, the top right.
And what were the skills that their house was proficient
in? Insight, investigation, and perception.
So, spy.
Wisdom. Yeah, that could be true. And the could you repeat what you had told Kertz or whoever about the Edot family with the Aterosite?
Yeah, sure. The history of the Edot is Did you roll for this? I don't remember. I'll let you know anyway.
We did.
So House Edot, the history of House Edot is deeply rooted in its members being experts, fully knowledgeable in the following skills area: Arcana, History, and Religion. And you would know that the patron father's name is Volpeya, and I will type that out.
So it's Joanna. Joanna. It's also Albanian, according
Is it
to
really?
Google. According to Google Translate.
Okay, I will. We don't know this house either, right?
Correct. You have yet to go in there.
History, check it up.
All right.
Helping you out.
All right, and once again, as you begin reading it, the carvings come alive. You just notice it because you're passives that Kertz did not. But you would know that this is depicting House Nepets. Any who have some explicit training in handling animals, knowledge of nature, or surviving in harsh environs can draw on the history of House Nepets, which is based around its members being experts fully trained in understanding animal handling, nature, and survival.
Which
stone? Hey, that's literally me.
This was the Bloodstone, the 14
That's gonna be the Druid one.
And let me type that out as well. House Nepets. And you would also know that the patron father is named Ixtabe.
Sounds like Pig Latin.
Ixtabe?
Ixtabe.
Next.
All right. Excuse me.
Can they get close enough to the beer without passing the last light?
Sporelina does have superior dark vision too, so. Also, the stones are out of here now, right? I thought the stones were the baddie.
All right. you would know that this is the room with the 19 galaxites that you took out with that history check. And once again, 17?
Guidance?
Guidance.
Oh no.
You have
Great.
With enough time, you would able to know. Give me as you're thinking very hard on this, you kind of lose yourself in thinking hard on it, and you might even stand up. Give me a dexterity save as you stand up accidentally while you're thinking really deep about this, and you stand up into the light and you see a flash of light. 14. All right. With that 14, you feel the flash of light, and you feel a little bit weaker. All of your attunement slots are no longer attuned.
Oh my.
Well, that's
You-
annoying.
You okay in there, Sporelina?
Yeah.
But luckily, over the course of the next 10 minutes or so, you would know that this has to do with the house nope, I don't know how to pronounce this. House Melil.
House
IW. How do you pronounce an IW?
Mailu.
Google Translate to the rest.
My Lowy?
My
I knew that was coming.
I was thinking closer to like how you pronounce like Hawaiian names, where you have to pronounce every single letter. So it's like my Eliayo.
Mailu.
It's
This
Greek.
house. Yep, good.
It's Greek. It's Mayo.
Mayo.
I can't do the double L, but yeah.
Mayo.
My
Just think about like a
Mayo.
angry Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mayo.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right.
This house made great play of its members being fully capable in acrobatics, athletics, and stealth. You would also know that the patron father. Oh God, not fucking trying this one.
Try it. Do it.
Patron
Suffer with us.
father, Gug Ermu. Ermu. Gug Ermu.
Guggermoo.
Love.
Does not compute in Google Translate.
Guggermoo.
All right, we gotta get the opals, and then the rubies are the ones that are on a general platform that we don't have anything for. So just the opals then.
So would the rubies be the abyssal since they don't belong anywhere?
That you can't one.
Yep.
Okay,
And-
one more.
I should also mention again, the carvings come to life as you're speaking it, almost
Joy.
playfully, joyously,
Yeah,
when you are
that's-
talking about their house.
Okay.
And as for this section right here, number 1 with a
24.
24, you would know that this is the house Natanoj house
They do this on purpose.
Oh, absolutely.
Natanoj, and the patron father Kodadadad. And you know that the history of this house is deeply entwined with its
No,
members.
they phoned that one in. Dad.
So that's a writer for this that has just like newborn, like second week newborn, just like
It is deeply entwined with its members being fully trained in the following skills: medicine, performance, and persuasion. And again, the carvings come alive playfully when you start discussing this house.
Cool. Should we bring all those information back to the rest of the group?
Yes. So, god damn it, I'm gonna need another window open so I can see both of these at the same time.
They are really pulling from some fucking weird languages for these names.
Bring it up with John. He was at our Twitch, so he's not the only writer, but
Jonathan.
I just mean it's an amalgamation. Well,
I was
medicine
thinking
and
that the
persuasion.
bards.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking the bards would be acro and stealth.
How's Gullion?
Okay. So I'm sorry. Acro, athletics, and stealth are the Galaxites are the ones that you are saying are the rogue. And then medicine, performance, and persuasion. To me, I feel like bards and dancers are not something that drows give a shit about. Right. I'm also thinking, okay, so the Arcana, History, and Religion could be paladins and clerics.
But they don't really deal with Arcana. Like it doesn't. It's an Arcana's intelligence, and famously, paladins and clerics are not super bright.
But, okay.
the dwarf skull.
I think it was the Bloodstones.
Dwarf skull were the 19 Galaxites.
Galaxite.
animal handling. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially Arcana history, where animal handling and nature. Yeah.
I mean, it could, but I feel like the thing that doesn't have any meaning would be the you can't. Because you can't put any skills or feats or anything to them.
We should come up with like a couple lists of what we think and then try each one out and then kind of deal with the consequences.
Okay.
The hints of the houses were like the Arcana, history, religion, etc., etc. Now, give me an intelligence check if you would like another hint, and the
I would
DC is a
love
15.
to.
Can I use guidance for that?
It's not an ability check.
Bummer.
So, if you want to try, give me a intelligence check, DC 15, for a generalized hint to see if your characters are smarter than you.
Nope.
I rolled with.
Ooh.
Hey, me and Sporelina and the Sparks, we have the brain.
All right. I'm going to send it to Sporelina first, and then immediately to
I mean,
Jeremy.
you have to remember I didn't learn this shit in
Barry.
school.
Barry's just chewing on the side of the beer.
Could you imagine if you got it?
He can smell the because you said that
The
a beer-
leftover juices.
Yep. Do, ba-do, 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 ba-do.
Elora Day is typing. This would be a good moment if anyone is listening to join our Discord. Please like and subscribe. We would love you.
Love you long time.
Please, pretty please.
I'm pretty sure I also mentioned the rainbow.
The women always know.
All right, so I got it right.
Roy G. Bibb.
Yep. God.
I feel like Jesse's just over there just smacking his head into a wall.
No, this is fun. I mean, that battle was actually like really difficult for me to manage with 50 different thousand things. So now I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying.
So Ruby, so we're gonna give him to. I'm gonna have Barry pull out 7 arms, and I'm gonna give them to him in succession. So he knows where they go. It's gonna be rubies, opals, yttricites, galaxites, bloodstones, indicasites, and then violate.
Barry?
Smack him on the ass and send him on his way.
Oh my god.
Barry. He
My
goes.
God.
He
You
goes
got this.
into the mist and just kind of disappears for a moment. You hear Barry. Barry. And then you hear a as a bright light comes through the mist, and what you can only assume is a portal as Barry, you can see like the outline of Barry through the mist. Barry calling you.
Oh my God! Go! Everyone, go!
Okay. And we
Barry
dash.
takes his flying carpet off of his back and starts making gusts of wind to blow the mist away.
You will probably need a gust of wind from Sporelina one more time to get rid of all the
I
mist.
will gust of wind as
Alright.
everyone runs into a singular line.
And
Run.
through the mud. You gotta rush through the mud. If it's still there, I assume it's still there.
I would have fixed it by now.
Sure. All right. Let's see. So reading really quick. Character doesn't put let's see. As you guys rush through, you can see, that this key, the key that Barry just did, now that you are in this area, Sporelina is holding back the mist with her wind. There is like a little compartment right here, and there are 4 glass tubes of the venomous draughts of healing, and they act as supreme healing potions. There are 4 more if you'd like to grab those before you jump through the next portal.
Sweet.
You guys jump
healing
through.
plus something else.
You guys jump through the portal, and you are taken to the next level of the plane of venom. And that is where we will end for tonight.
All right.
Yep, that's true.
Okay.
Yep, you guys have to do at least 40 different levels because there's tons of more gems that you're going to find, and one stone leaves every single level. So, it's going to be a long haul.
Shut the fuck up.
Totally kidding.
I was gonna say,
Jesse, we're not. I can't do 40 levels.
No.
Oh.
You're right. There's
Absolutely
39
not.
because of the 39 rubies. So you're right.
Motherfucker,
Piss off, Jesse.
force it.
Everyone get on the plane right now and fly to Jesse's house. Just slap him in
Exactly.
succession. Everyone
we get
get
to
in
play in
line.
person. We get to play in person. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, we get to play one of your fights, except it's 5-on-1.
That's true. Well,
Correct.
thank you all very much. If anyone is listening, please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. It really is free for you. It does absolutely amazing works for us. Please join our Discord. It'll be fun. And John, if you're still listening, it was great to see you in the Twitch. And we will delve deeper into the epilogue next week on Monday.
Yeah, Rhiannon, he said, P.S. is someone a Funglette? Respect.
He did say that, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Keen.